All right. So free conference call says that the recording has started. So let me again welcome each and every one of you who took the time out to be in the executive meeting as we discuss the way forward in TACC. We also want to welcome, our newest members to the executive. I want to welcome our newest members to the executive, which is Ms. Mara Josiah. She's our most recent executive member. She will be deputized. She will be the assistant executive coordinator for the USA. Also, we had also appointed this week our director of training, implementation, mobilization, and youth affairs. That's Mr. Greatness, Ariel Greatness, out of Nigeria. So he will be dealing with training, and what I would advise the directors to do because he is responsible for training. And so whatever area you want training in, whatever groups that you want, to be exposed to TACC, I think, you need to get with him so he can organize a structured schedule of training that is tailored for each executive member, all right? So welcome, Prosperous Prince. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're present.
I am late, but I am sure.
Yes, you're there. All right. So I just want to commend. I don't think our youth leader is here, but I am recording. I hope he says that I am recording. So and I think so. I am recording. So we will have this uploaded so that who missed could see. We also want to thank our global ambassador. He came up with a slogan, I think it was last week, TACC and all coins. In other words, TACC and others. And so as you think, you become, and it's a very powerful thought, to visualize TACC as the premier coin. Also, the ambassador is now formulating and taking control of our social platform, like the WhatsApp, the Instagram, the Twitter. And so he will be basically basically giving out, delegating each WhatsApp, each social group to be managed by someone, one of the youths, and saying that I must further emphasize that you need to submit your youth director so that I can add him to the executive. Could you mute? I would suggest, Prosperous Prince, please mute your mic.
Yes, sorry.
All right. So let's get our youth executive into the executive forum, because we don't really have any time to waste. As you see, the clock is ticking down. Every second that goes, we cannot regain. Hence the reason we need to take this opportunity to use our time wisely. It's not okay later tomorrow. We cannot pull back tomorrow, but we have now, all right? So let us, now that we are not under any stress, we are not, we are basically weeks in front of our expected number or numbers, based on the plan on the ground, which is each person gets 10. So right now we are ahead of schedule. The keeping up ahead depends again on us. There were 2 persons that verified that they got their 10% within the first 20 days since we went public. All right. We also want to commend Mr. Taylor. He also and also Mr. Anthony for their sample marketing letter that both of them produced last week, which were sent out. I think it is also very important that we refine. Also, we set up a few committees, as you know. We put our policy media implementation committee in place that is now taking care of our media planning, because it's one thing to say you want a media, but you need to plan a structure, how it will run, and you know, personnel, content. So we have a media policy and planning forum. We also have, I'm not too sure if I put your prints in that group, but you should be in that media thing. Anyhow, we also have a subcommittee of that media and planning group to now look at, you know, this foundation as to how we will operate, what we will need, and the content. And I think one of the suggestions that they're making also right now is that you look in your country and see what programs that we can feed through our system, because as you know, it's going to be 24 hours. And so both radio and television. And it's going to be very interesting, you know, because when some are having day, some are having night. So maybe we can even look at that, you know, to see how we can, you know, meet the global expectation, you see, because it's going to be a challenge, I can tell you, with 24 hours programming. And, you know, for example, like CNN International might be an option for news, okay? So, or Al Jazeera, or Fox, or CBS. You know, I'm just saying, but especially CNN might be a good place for news, or BBC. But they are dealing with that, and also Mr. Taylor, he's also dealing with marketing. So we are now brainstorming what we can use in-house and outside to market TACC, you know, like ads and flyers, and they're also dealing with TACC policy of one youth, one child, one TACC, one child, one youth, one TACC. So because TACC has a charitable funding to give TACC to children that are underprivileged or in orphanage, you know, disabled. So there's a criteria that they're putting together so that we can identify these children and youth, and we can open up the account and credit them. And so everything has to be recorded, because since we're having television and radio, especially the television, you know, we have to put forward a very positive image of what TACC is all about. It is very important when you can show up to an orphanage, when you can present each orphan, an account, with TACC to expand our mission is very powerful. And I also said that there are more than one ways you can, I can't click on the mic sign. No other option.
God, the internet is bad.
Bishop?
Is there?
Okay.
Mine?
No.
Yeah.
I can't click on this sign.
Mine,
Yeah, you should. Now, Madam Helen, you need to mute yourself. Please.
Right.
Mute your mic. Click on the audio. Click on the phone. Click on the phone, and you should be able to
Allah.
click on the phone. Okay, I don't think I can mute it from my end. Can I mute it from my end? Let me see. Let me see if I can. Okay, now she has moved. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can. That's Prince there. That's Madam Helen. Okay. Yes, please mute your I think she's muted now.
When you shop with sales, you spend less and get way more. So you can bring your vision to life and save in more ways.
Now, somebody, please mute your mic. It's disturbing. You don't need to click on the video. You don't need to have a video. Just click on the mute. You have a mute there. Click on the mute. Click on the mute to the left. There's a mute, there's audio, there's video. Click the mute. I think that's how it's set up with everybody. Okay. All right. So I think we have that going. All right. Okay. So I know no, somebody's still there. Who is that now with the baby? Please, Prince, please mute yourself, Prince. Look at the mic there. Mute yourself, please.
The mic is the third icon from the left. At the top of the screen, the third icon from the left is the mic.
Oh, it's at the top. Mine is at the bottom. My lord.
Yeah. You could mute everyone too, But
yeah, I'm trying to mute, but it's not working now. Let me see.
Okay.
I think I can because it shows, but okay. All right, I see that. All right. I think everyone is muted now. No, Bishop Goodwill is not muted. Let me mute him. Okay. I think everybody is muted now. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. No, I'm still hearing somebody. All right. All right. So, this is our first time, so we expect these things, but please mute yourself as you come in. I'm still hearing somebody. I'm not too sure why I'm hearing that person. But okay, okay, now let me mute Cynthia. I don't think it's Cynthia, but let me just mute her. Let me see. Okay, Prince, I think he's okay now. Okay. My good friend down there in South Africa. All right. I guess it's going in and out. All right then. So I think we're good now. All right. So I just want to say, again, thanks to everyone and the work that I can see that South Africa and Madam Helen are having a lot of problems with the internet. They keep going in and out. Also, I think Madam Joan, I see it going in and out a couple of times. Please mute your mic, please. All right. So I just want to thank everyone again. Now, let's take the report, the country report, and this is being recorded, so you should be able to basically listen to this when I upload it again with all our challenges. All right, so Bishop, welcome. Bishop Godswill, welcome. Can you hear me, sir? Unmute yourself. Yes. Bishop, can you hear? You know, everybody's at home now. Everybody's using the internet.
You may have to unmute him.
Oh, okay.
If you have unmuted, you'll have to unmute him. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, let me unmute him. Okay. Bishop, can you hear me? Bishop Godswill. Yes, I unmute him. Okay. All right. I think he's still there. All right. Okay. Prosperous Prince, welcome the house. What is going on in the UK? Tell us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Once again, I was a bit late, but I'm here. I'm here now. So far as I put forward my challenge to my new members, which I want to sign up, which I said every new members which I put on, every new members that signing up with £10, I will put £5 towards their incentive to get more sign up. So far I'm just I'll put it out, so I'm keeping in touch in line for people to come forward. So allocate some time this week to sign up a few people so far.
Okay, excellent.
But the idea sounds good. Idea sounds good. So, you know, put it in practice more often.
Yes, excellent. And as I said, we have our director of training that came on board, so utilize his. I would advise him to do a schedule so that you know, he speaks to the coordinators one-on-one to see what areas he can assist with. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Cynthia. Anything from the Bahamas? One moment, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I have a few people I'm speaking with here in this island, and I spoke with Bishop Godswill. We want to do a Zoom, so I'm getting them together, waiting till I get, you know, the group. There's some people who are ready, but I want some, like, you know, like incentives, some things that they believe, because, you know, they like to believe other people quicker than they believe, you know, somebody who they know. They want to, like, have confirmation. Yes. And so that's what I'm going to do. And now that Ariel is on board, I guess I'll speak with him one-on-one and see how we can do a schedule for us. I have some young people who are excited about it. So that is good. And yeah, so hearing from maybe somebody younger, they'll maybe more, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, gravitate to that.
Yes, that is important. And of course, identify our youth leader, our youth leader out there in somebody disturbing us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Oh, it's Madam Helen. The internet is terrible. Yes. All right then. Madam Helen, please mute your mic. Mute yourself, Madam Helen. Okay, do we have, who else do we have? Mr. Anthony, yes, do you want to grace the house? What is happening in Trinidad?
Okay, thank you very much. Well, as most of the world, Trinidad is totally locked down, right? So we have to depend basically on the telephone and meetings such as this. I started arranging a meeting for last Tuesday, but it did not come off. Some of my key people I could not get in contact with, all right, out of Tobago and other parts of Trinidad. So we are rearranging that meeting for Sunday. We're going to have that meeting on Sunday. We are appointing a shadow management team for Trinidad, something that will resemble what you have right now on a global basis.
Yeah.
So I'm going to appoint a youth director, and I know the young man I have in mind is very enthusiastic. All right, he's out of Tobago. He's at university here in Trinidad, but he's, so I'm working at pulling all that together. Like you saw, I already have the approach letter that I have already sent out to most of my people.
Yes.
I have a PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to do, and we are going to have at least 2 meetings every week where I will be actually doing the presentations, and they will invite people too. And eventually they will be able to do it as well. Right? So I'm working on that right now. That is where we are in Trinidad, right? Like I said before, we have a lot of other programs coming to us. Somewhere along the line, people believe that Trinidad and Tobago have a lot of money in the Caribbean, and these MLM companies come after us in a big way.
It's true.
Yeah, they come after us in a big way. So, I have to compete with some of them, but I am doing some work with some Black conscious organizations and leaders in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
I even linked up with a friend of mine out of Atlanta. She's very Black conscious as well, right? So I will want to hook up with whoever the representative for the United States is.
Yes.
She could give some support there. But she's very conscious of it, right?
Excellent.
So although I'm locked in, I'm doing a lot of work online. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, we see a lot of results coming out of Trinidad. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And you did tell me this week that there's a gentleman that if we really get him on board, he will really help us in a very positive way as well.
David Mohammed, yes. And I'm fairly close with he and his wife.
Okay.
Right? I think I sent you a video that she had done about the opening of. I sent it. I don't know if you had time to look at it.
I think I saw him. Him doing a presentation. Okay, probably I haven't looked at that yet.
Right, but they have an empowerment center that they built from a piece of land that was given by a previous government, and they did a crowdfunding, right? And they built a $800,000 educational center. At least it cost them $800,000, but it is valued a lot more than that right now.
Yes.
Specifically for empowering Black people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent. And I just want to get them involved, and mission is over.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Video is inside the mic on the right. Can't click on. Not too sure. Mr. Bishop Goodwin is having some challenges there. Mr. Anthony, I think you can maneuver those messages there for me. I think everybody see the message, the messages. All right. So who do we go to next here? We've already gone through Mr. Meto. Are you there? Cameroon. Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Excellent. We're hearing you loud and clear.
It's wonderful to be with you again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, can you hear me now?
House. Yes. Report to the house.
Report to the house. Yes. Okay. Report to the house. Yeah, for Cameroon, we are gaining momentum. We are doing very well. I'm very impressed with the level of engagement that we have here with our local leaders. We now have 2 forums for the English speakers and the French speakers.
Excellent.
So we are looking forward to. Hello?
Yes, go on. We're hearing you.
Okay, so we are looking forward to having a Zoom meeting where we will answer questions that our new investors, the ones who just joined us, will be having. So so many of them have questions, so we are responding to their questions in the WhatsApp forums, but we are looking forward to have a Zoom session where we will interact and everybody in the community will be able to express whatever preoccupation he or she has. But we are doing very well. I am very impressed, like I said, with the level of engagement at the level of the regional leaders, regional coordinators. And we believe that in the days ahead, we will do better.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. I think first I might need to turn off the videos. It will come through a little better because the video takes up, a lot of bandwidth as well. So you might, especially if your internet is not good. Yes, my internet is very good. It allows me to do a lot of things. All right. But even in the Bahamas, they're having a lot of problem there. I'm actually surprised. Okay. All right. So Bishop, are you there with us? Can you hear me? One moment there. I think I have you muted. Let me see. Let me see. Is Bishop in the house? Is Bishop in the house? I'm not seeing him. Let me see. Is Madam Joan? Madam Joan, you're in the house. Let me unmute her. Madam Joan. Oh, Bishop came in and out. Madam Joan, yes, you have the floor. Madam Joan, can you hear us?
I can hear you now, Gospel.
Okay, all right, Mr. Bishop. Yes, come forward. Take the mic. Tell us what is happening in Nigeria.
Okay, thank you very much. My greetings to every leader in the house.
Can you turn off your mic? No, can you turn off the video?
In Nigeria.
Can you turn off the video? It's better if you turn the video off.
Yes, I have. I've done that.
Okay, go on, sir.
Can you hear me?
Better. We're hearing you better now.
Okay. In Nigeria, we are having a leadership meeting this night by 7 p.m. I think in the next 10 to 15 minutes, we should be live in that meeting. We've set up a national executive structure. We've been able to give responsibility to people who could handle some of the mission and social programs of TACC. We've given them responsibility, and then we've been able to have more people in our team now than we had when we're raising funds for this program.
Yes.
So this evening by 7 Nigerian time, we shall be having a much more robust meeting. I think after that, we'll be able to communicate better. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And of course, I've seen the summit schedule, and I have also seen the executive, which you have rightly said it has extended. I've also seen the interest and the enthusiasm coming out of Nigeria. Thank you very much for your work, sir. And I know that you spoke about the bank account that you're now putting in place.
Yes. Right now, we will be able to pay to a local bank account to get our Bitcoins. Most Nigerians that want to sign up in TACC have been having difficulty in opening Bitcoin wallets and buying from Luno, which is the most popular Bitcoin platform here in Nigeria. So we've been able to handle that by opening a local account so they could pay in, then the leadership will assist them in getting the Bitcoin and crediting their wallet rather than them going through the process. So we've done that. We'll be unveiling it to the House this evening. And then also, we proposed a much more robust conference for the Global Recruitment Methodology Conference, which is expected to happen next week. We want to use that platform, not just Nigerians, to teach the TACC family worldwide how they will go about recruiting people into TACC in order to for us to get our target achieved.
Excellent. And I know the youth ambassador relayed to me today that, I'm having some issues getting into my Twitter and Instagram accounts, so we might just have to create new ones. So I already told him he might just need to create a new account because I'm having some issues with those. But he already told me that they already identified persons, individuals to manage each account, because going forward we will need real focus on those accounts. Social media, especially now we're in this phase of lockdown. So I am very pleased with how things are going. And also, I spoke about our newly appointed director of training, a youth himself. They can relate to the youth. And so I am very, happy, how things are expanding.
Yeah,
all right.
Sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Madam, okay, I think Helen is going in and out. The minute I was going to call on her, she's out. She's in and out. I guess it's the internet. Now, can we hear from our newest director, Madam Miss Mara? Welcome. Greet the house.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome in the WhatsApp, and thank you for the warm welcome here. I'm just looking forward to building a team here in the U.S. To the Trinidadian representative, I didn't quite catch his name, and he's not appearing over here, so I can only see 5 members who are appearing on the call. Okay. I can't see everyone, but I'm 20 minutes outside of Atlanta for his person he has on location. So that would be nice to kind of dive deeper with that aspect of things in a few weeks, I guess, when everything calms down with the lockdown, and even maybe possibly do a web conference or some sort. Right. But right now we're building our regional team here and our state team, and we're just looking forward to really dive in and bring people into the fold. The U.S., I believe there's a big market here. There's over 300 million Americans, and I think we definitely could grab a small amount of those people to kind of further the mission here. Yes. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. And of course, you have already worked on the regions, which were very good, and also by population as well, and by income also.
Yes.
Yes.
So I split up the U.S. into 20 regions, and I also added their income, like you were just saying, Steve. I added their income. I added the ages, the percentage of the states with high age ranges above 18, and it's just a way to kind of target the country as we move forward. And I'm putting together the team now, so we're excited about it.
Why? Thank you.
Especially about the no minimum fees. The no minimum fees is great. Here in the U.S., we do have we do per se have a discretionary income, which also aids us in building the tax point, because we do have that discretionary income. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Okay, we have Madam Helen. She's coming in and out, and every time she comes in, she disturbs the house. Okay, Madam Helen, yes, talk to us. Madam Helen, you're on. Thank you, Mara, for your contribution.
Thank you.
Yes, and of course, I like the idea today when you were saying you have, you know, your own business that you will have, you're able to advertise TACC on that business. You have other colleagues that may be able to advertise, at least endorse, that they endorse TACC. It's very important to have companies, you know, endorsing TACC and our mission. It's very powerful. Yeah, that was a very powerful idea.
I think it's the way to go, especially here in the U.S. and getting it on multiple websites, having people websites go to yours, through their referral links. That's all. It's all bonuses and benefits to that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to using my business and having friends use it in the same manner, business associates. Yep.
Thank you very much. And of course, we're having a media blast coming soon, where we will want people to share us on their wall, even for a week, for awareness and so forth. But as I said, I don't know what happened to my account. I have 2 accounts, Twitter and Instagram. And
I'm sorry. Also, I just thought it was very great to think about needing 500,000 people to give $5.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. I think that's a very doable goal.
Oh yes, very doable. Because I mean, I was in Africa. I was in one city alone, have 13 million people. In Nigeria, one city, I believe Lagos might have 50 million people. So even $5, because the more people have TACC in their hands, it's a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. I mean, there are some that will come in with $1 million and 2, but we want those that, especially now that the coin is at the cheapest, that people need to stock up. All right. Did I leave anybody else that can hear me? Madam Joan, you're there. Welcome, deputy out there in Nigeria. Can you greet the house?
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, sir. Good evening, everybody. Nice to be here. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. You're not saying anything else? I like that.
Okay. Okay. I believe my national executive director has
he did.
I am working hand in hand with him to push the vision of TACC forward. And at least I am just working with him to make sure things are done right. And we are putting our heads together from time to time, to push the goal.
No, I know that. I know you are the backbone of that operation in TACC. A lot of people may not see you, but you know everything rests on you. So I appreciate a lot of what you have done, especially during our campaign and all the sleepless nights you have. Well, I don't think you have any husband, so that's okay.
No. Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right then. Okay, so thanks again, dear. Did I miss anyone who is here? Okay, so all right. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for your contribution, for having caught the vision, because it is a vision. You know, I read one profile statement of one of our leaders. It says that there are some people can listen to you 1,000 times, listen to you speaking a vision, speaking word of life, speaking what is to come, and they will understand nothing, absolutely nothing. While you have another set of people that you do not have to open your mouth. They just watch the action of you and they can understand everything. Now, how could that be? You know, it just put me in mind, you know, when the Bible says it takes 1,000 words to convince a fool. But what I think the lesson in there is that, you know, we need to be able to discern the time that we're now living in. Oh, Mr. N4, you now joined us from, we also want to welcome you, sir, from France.
Yes, sir.
Mr. N4 is our translator from English to French. He's also working with Madame Helen. I was told you're doing a fantastic job. I also heard that you are giving out loans. I did not know we have a bank in France. So I heard that loans have been sent over to the DR Republic. Prosperous Queen, I did not know that we have an internal bank operating in the Jackson community.
94.
And so we want to thank you very much for the work that you have done. I cannot overemphasize the role that you're playing where TACC is concerned, and that is why as soon as this is over, we have to get you into the DR Republic. We have to get you into Cameroon, get you into all the French countries, because you're translating what I'm saying, so you should be better than me when I am done. So greet the house.
Hello, house of great people. I am privileged to be among you today. Here is the French voice of Mr. Abundance from France, Mr. Mfor Dieudonné. What can I say? We are just on a great mission, and let us make it happen. Thank you.
Yes. Now, Mr. N4, I know that you are with the French leaders out of, have you connected with Togo?
Not yet.
Oh, you have not?
Not yet.
Okay, so are they not in the executive, in the French executive? I think I put them in there, you know.
Yes,
so,
I shoot a message to the group that everyone that is the leaders of French countries shall manifest themselves. So it's just the Burundi who manifest, and the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Of Congo. Okay. All right. So what are some of the I know the challenge of Congo to some extent. What are you hearing? What are you seeing?
Madam Elena is doing a fantastic and wonderful job there, and I'm just amazed. And she's getting to a lot of people. And I believe as soon as we can hold a meeting there, because Congo is in a great need of informations. So that is all what I can say for now about Congo.
Okay, excellent, excellent. All right. And so as we wrap this thing up, it is very important that you present TACC. I'm talking to all the leaders from multiple angles, depending on the subject at hand. Because, you know, majority of the cryptocurrency, they don't have our foundation. They cannot speak to our type of social programs and our vision. And so it is very important that as you invite people, especially people who have been scammed in cryptocurrency, and you know, have a negative view, you know, even our foundation, how we came about, you know, who we are, you know, our legal standing, our social programs to roll back malaria, you know, to invite persons now to partner with us, partner with a global team of progressive thinkers from around the world. That's who we are. And so you need to invite people, you know, invite them to TACC from different angles, all right? I think there's a meeting Bishop Godswill has now, and so we want to close this so he can phase into his program, Madam Joan. And so I want to thank everyone. Until next Thursday, the same time, this is Mr. Abundance saying, good evening.
Good evening.
All right. I'm now trying to stop the.
Thank you, sir. Bye to everyone.
Yes, you're welcome.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. Thank you guys for the welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes. Yes. All right. You're welcome.
Mr. Abundant.
Yes.
I've got to go outside my front door now, 8 o'clock, to clap to support the NHS.
Okay. All right, so go on and clap for them, sir. All right, then. Thank you very much. I mean, in my country, they blow the horn at 6. At 6 o'clock sometimes. Yes.
Oh. 8 o'clock, everybody go on their front door and clap.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Take care.
All right.
All right. Bye.